Do you know what's stopping you from achieving success and growing? It's not that you don't have goals, you don't have purpose, or you aren't taking action. The real problem that's stopping you from growing is your ego. How to overcome that is what we'll understand in this video. Stay tuned. The biggest problem and the biggest obstacle that's stopping you from growing and achieving success is ego. But what does ego even mean? What is it truly, and does it even exist? Let's understand that first. The common meaning of ego is being superior to others or feeling that you're better than others. Let's take an example. So, I am recording this video right now. I am speaking to this mic, to this camera, and I'm speaking confidently. And maybe you feel like, okay, you feel that you are not very confident. What then my perception would be if I was egoistic was,
That person is not good. I am better than him.
this is what ego basically is. Feeling that the you are better than the other person. But in reality, this is not true. Ego is just like a mirage in the desert. You think that there's water, but as you walk towards it, as you reach there, you realize that it's no different and there's just desert all around you. Just like that, ego is a mirage in our reality. It doesn't exist. What proof do you have that you are better than the other person? Let's say, taking that example of me being confident in front of the camera. I am confident, I am speaking right now. But maybe you know such a skill that I don't, and I need to learn from you. Let's say that you know how to code, you know how to build websites, but I don't. And so that way, I can actually learn those skills from you, you can learn from me, and we can actually build a better relationship when there is no ego, when we don't believe in that mirage. So, ego doesn't exist in reality, but we perceive it to be, we think it is real, and that is a problem. That is a problem because when we are egoistic, when we think that we are better than others, we don't accept them, we don't accept their opinions, and we don't learn from them. Learning is the most important part of achieving growth, of growing, of achieving success. Because until and unless you don't learn how to grow from level 1 to level 2, you will not be able to go to that. There's learning involved in every step of the way, and it is also possible that that learning comes from someone you consider inferior and not superior than you. That happens a lot. And just because we are egoistic and we think that we are better, we miss on many learning opportunities that stagnate our growth. When you're egoistic and when you don't understand other people, when you don't collaborate with them, and when you think that you are the best, you aren't able to get the power of teamwork in. You can't collaborate with them properly, you won't accept their ideas properly, and through that, you won't be able to learn new perspectives, to understand how other people think and build a great product, business, idea, whatever it is that you want to. From going to level 1 to level 2, you will not be able to do that if you don't collaborate and understand other people's perspectives. And you won't be able to actually see if your ideas are worth or not if you don't ask other people and see what they think of it. In entrepreneurship, idea validation is a very important process, right? You need to know if people actually want your product or not, otherwise you would just be building it on assumptions and on other things. So, until and unless you don't ask other people, you aren't open and vulnerable, you won't be able to get feedback and you won't understand how the market works, how your product will perform. That is where you cannot bring your ego in, because if you would, you think that
I know everything. I don't need to ask the other people.
that way you will not understand what the market actually wants and build a product that nobody wants. You will eventually fail. That is how ego stops us from growing. And that is what ego is. It's just a mirage, it's just an unreal reality that we perceive. Why is it a problem? Again, because it does not allow you to understand other people, it does not allow you to connect with them, and through that, you don't achieve success and you don't understand how you can grow and how you can achieve more. Now, let's consider this. If you already have this, if you already feel that, okay, this obstacle is within you and you need to overcome that, how can you get over your ego? It is very simple. Whatever I told you, that ego stops us from doing these things, you just have to do that. Yes, everything is solved only by taking action. If you just imagine things and if you just watch videos on how to get over your ego, how to be less egoistic, or how to be humble, watching those videos, reading those articles, reading those books won't make any difference. Watching this video won't make any difference until and unless you take action. And how to take that action is what I'm going to tell you right now. Let's begin with the example of our relationship as friends. I am confident on camera, you aren't. So it does not mean that I should demean you or that I should consider I am superior. But what if I'm doing that? What if I think that I am better than you and you are not as good as me? Let's consider what will happen here. I am speaking to you, you come to me, and we have a discussion that you say, oh, I'm not really, very confident on camera, and I just want to, see how I can be that too. If I'm egoistic, I would say, oh, it's not your way, you cannot do it, I am able to do it, but you won't be. It's an art everybody has to learn, and it's very hard. I would say something like that just to prove that I am superior, you are not. This won't benefit anybody. And now let's consider that after 7 days, I have to get my website sorted out. There's some problem and I'm not able to figure it out. I get to you and I ask you, hey, I am not really getting to know how to, create this post and how to publish it. I'm confused in that. Can you help me out on how to code this part? What you would think is, this person did not help me last time. Why should I help him now? So this is the kind of problem that I would face if I were egoistic and our relationship would not be great. So the only thing you need to do at the start is to help others out of genuine helpfulness, out of that sense of helping them, and without any expectations, do that. If somebody asks you something, help them do that and be humble. Don't say that, oh, I am doing this, I don't know if you will be able to. Nothing. Just be open to helping others, just be open to their opinions and have a discussion. When you have to take a decision, when you have to make an important decision, don't let your ego interfere there as well. Let's see an example of this. Let's say that you are the CEO of a company and you want to take a decision that will affect the employees and how they work. If there is ego, if there is the feeling that I am superior than others, you won't be able to make the right decision because you won't ask your employees what they actually want. And you won't be humble to them. The best way to get about this is to actually then go and ask the employees what they want. Ask them what problem they are facing in the company right now and how you can solve that. Whether it is a pay raise, whether it is less working hours, whatever it is. Understand them, have a discussion with them, collaborate with them. And that is how your ego will diminish and how you will actually start being more open to others and start understanding other people's opinions. These were the two ways. And then the third way is to actually consciously go to someone and ask them to teach you something. When you become a student again, when you become a learner again, there is that natural teacher-student relationship, and that teaches you how to be more humble. You understand that the other person is wiser than you in some aspects, and that by learning from him or her, you will be able to grow in your life too. So these are the 3 ways in which you can do that. And again, only when you take these actions, only when you consciously connect with other people and you decide to learn from them, to collaborate with them, is when you will actually overcome this obstacle and start growing more and more. So, what I want you to do now is comment down below and tell me, when you take this action right now in this day, as this video is being published, you need to do one thing. You need to learn one new thing from any person around you, whether it's your brother, father, mother, sister, whoever it is. You need to just learn one extra thing from anyone around you and type that down in the comments below and tell me how you did that, how it felt taking action. That is your task for today. Share this video with as many people as possible so that we all can learn together and that we all can understand these concepts and take more action. And also hit that subscribe button if you haven't till now, so that you can watch many of my upcoming videos that are going to be very interesting. I am bringing some great stuff out for you guys. And also hit the like button and tell me how you found this video to be. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.